Testing audio. Hello, everybody. How now, Judge Meow? Hello on a Tuesday. Tuesdays. I gotta think of something good for Tuesdays. I gotta do something good for Tuesdays because, like, Mondays, I at least have hockey and wings night. Wednesday's my drinking day. Thursday's the start of the weekend. Friday's the definite weekend. What's Tuesday's deal? Did we start doing like Taco Tuesdays? What's interesting about a Tuesday? Topless Tuesday. That's genius. That's genius. Tuesday, Judge just doesn't wear a top. Topless Tuesdays. Let's go. Sounds great. And I encourage you all at home to do the same. That makes Tuesday interesting at the very least. Yeah, Topless Tuesday, I'm in. That would be notable. That would be notable. Food for thought. Have to think about that one. That's a good suggestion, though. How's everyone doing? Good to see you, Make. How you doing? Zygo? Pistol Pete, who has power now? Maybe. Maybe not. Possibly. Possibly not. I think you can do things, right? Did we do it? Did we take care of it? Let's find out. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave you to it. I don't know how things work.
Ficonigasm42 wants Judge to put on a hat.
Okay, we're putting on a hat on a Tuesday. Mic sounds really good today. That's good because I just got a new mic. Although it was supposed to sound good yesterday too. Did it sound good yesterday? But I changed some settings around and got a new mic. So it should sound like I am speaking, whispering into your ear directly. If you have headphones in, it's like, hello, it's me, Judge. What hat should I wear on a Tuesday? Let's take a gander and see what we got. I have no idea. Yeah, I think it sounds good. Good. I have a hat. Hat I haven't seen in a while. Okay. Wait, I need the Hearthstone logo showing. There. That's a hat. That's a hat. Maybe this hat will give us good luck. Perfect. Look at Pete flexing his power. Ban me. That's great. Ban me to test stuff out. There. Perfect. It works. Wonderful. Top Hat Tuesday. Oh, Top Hat Tuesday is not a bad idea. I'm going to stick to this hat for now. We get another redemption. Maybe just for free, Top Hat Tuesday. Like, that's an easy one. I can just wear a top hat on Tuesdays. Like, that's a doable one. And maybe one that could... What? Can you get in trouble as a man for doing Topless Tuesdays? Probably, definitely, right? Like, certainly. But also, certainly not at the same time. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think I would. I mean, no one would pay attention to the words out of my mouth. They'd be too focused on my body, right? And I don't want that life. You know, I want to be heard. I want to be heard. So I'm not sure, right? A top hat people might glance at. But, you know, they'll still hear my... Let's go lose in a game real quick at the beginning of the stream, okay? If we lose right away, then we'll tell everybody that the next run is our first run of the day for when people start coming in more and more, right? We're 1-2 with a deck that looks pretty good, and that made me sad yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty tough day. I'm hoping maybe today we win more games than we did yesterday. I think that could be good. And if we don't, that will be unfortunate. Do I have any announcements? I have a couple announcements, but they're the same as yesterday. Casting a tournament on Friday. We have commands even about it. Thanks to Pete, you know, who I probably should have modded ages ago. Who, like, we got a great group here, but we I don't know. Adjusting commands? That's not really a thing we often do. So, you know, Pete going above and beyond. Friday is a tournament run by Hype Horizon. 12 wins Tuesday. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll just go 12 every Tuesday. That's a good idea. I want to keep this, but I feel like I need... You know what? I'm keeping it because maybe it gives me Ray Estraza. Done. Seems good. Let's do it. Okay, let me finish my announcement. Friday, there is a tournament at nighttime for Americans. You may enter the tournament to win many packs and prizes. You may enter for free, and it's a relatively small tournament. Oh my god. Time Lost Raptor. I recommend entering the tournament due to its free nature and free stuff you can get from it. I think it'll be fun. Plus, I'll be casting, and I'll give you a shout out. I'll be like, Decon, that guy is, you know, that guy is the craziest motherfucker I've ever met in my life, I'll say on the cast, right? Holy shit. You guys don't even know, I'll say. You know? What is this bot? You should. I think you should. I think I did my job. Robot Bailiff is honestly, I don't know that he hates you. I think he just drinks, man. I'm going to go higher because I want Rhea Straza. I think it'll work. I had a feeling. I had a feeling, dude. I'm pretty good at Hearthstone, so I had a feeling that might be Rhea Straza. Okay, now we play the waiting game. Now we play the waiting game. I could top deck a 4-drop would be swell. Wouldn't hate that. What's my other announcement? I'm only playing Hearthstone today. I have decided that I am going to be playing Disco Elysium. I decided just to take like another 4-hour stream today, get to work on a few other things this evening, and give people a little bit of notice. Let me back. Let me back. Let me back. Let me out. Let me out. This is not a dance. It might, I don't know, that's tempting. I guess I just play this. And let me know, am I back? Let me know if I come back. Interesting things are happening. Redbeard saved it. Oh god. The stream was breaking and then Redbeard came and hacked into it and saved it. That was very kind of you. Thanks, sir. Good to see you, buddy. Redbeard. Redbeard, do you also like just have nonstop struggles streaming every day, you know? Or is that just me? Do you get plagued by terrible circumstances like on the daily, or is that everyone, it happens to everyone, right? Surely. Why aren't you showing me my numbers? Stream disconnected. Why would you ever disconnect, dog? Why would you do that? I'm gonna do this and that, obviously. Streamlabs just kind of reset for no reason. You know what I mean? You're determined to end my watch streak. So Decon, actually, I have had some disconnect issues, and it seems that it doesn't get in the way of watch streaks. I think watch streaks are by the day, not by the stream. So that's an interesting thing. My internet is more an issue than OBS itself, but it's like once a month, maybe every 6 weeks. Interesting. I'll go 3 months with 0 issues, and then I'll have 20 issues in 3 weeks for no reason. So, and then I'll go another 3 months without a problem. Okay, that's a pretty big chunk. How much is this? Removal? I mean, that's just excellent. That's just excellent to do. Stalling for my Rheastrosia? Gaining a bunch of armor? Seems nice. Weird, it definitely says tune in to reach your X stream streak. Yeah, so I had one day where I disconnected twice and it like split the VOD into 3 and it was the worst thing and I hated it a bunch. But no one lost their watch streak. Not, you know, people are coming in with still like 20 watch streak even after like only being there for the first bit or whatever. I'm pretty sure. So I stream overnight and all service providers seem to do some routine maintenance. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I remember that sometimes from when back when I used to stream at night and Judgetas sometimes. That is true. They do that. What do I do with this? Boy. Time lost doesn't look that good. I could wrath it for 1 and see what I get. But I probably want to wrath it for 3. And just play these and just try to do something to get to Rhea. Is Rhea our drafted legendary? It is. This isn't a drafted Rhea, though. This is a different Rhea. So, also we're at 1 and 2 with our Rheastraza Druid, which is very unfortunate. Very sad news. I was rather upset with it yesterday. Oh my god. Confessor Paltros. Oh, Jesus. I can't kill it. Wait, yes, I absolutely can very easily. I better kill that before I play Rhea, right? Like, Rhea's gonna win me the game and it'll be fine. I do easy turn of... Tempting to do this now, but I think I do hero power here. Remove this buoy. Slam this buoy here, and badonk. And then I can go Rhea into Time Lost, and that should be good, right? That should be good. Yeah, it's weird. Redbeard, my issues are usually not internet. Like, that was not an internet issue. My game was fine. I could chat and chat. Streamlabs just ends. It just says, you know what? The stream's done. For no reason. And I don't know how to fix it. Do you use Streamlabs or do you use OBS? Like regular OBS? I actually just downloaded regular OBS to test some recording stuff. And like I'm kind of thinking maybe I should find a way to just use OBS and see if it is way better. If you can, I like Streamlabs because it like it's easier to, it's like its interface is easier. It's like it looks simpler, and I'm bad at stuff. But like if Redbeard can use it, surely I can be fine, right? I'm gonna slay my Reastrosia. I think it's time. They've got a lot of pretty good cards here. I'm gonna need some Dragoons now. Yeah, so it could even just be Streamlabs feat that is blocking you from Robot, right? Another thing too, though, is I do multi-stream to YouTube. Hi, YouTube. And I do that through Streamlabs, so I don't know. Oh my good heavens. Oh man. They're looking to kill me before I can get another one of these down. I need a Sunspot Dragoon, please. We gotta go Time Lost here, but I think I'm just gonna die and go 1 and 3. Is what it seems like to me. That's kind of interesting. Okay, that's kind of interesting. They still do have Awakens. They also have Nightmare. I definitely can't afford to do Rhea. Can't afford to do Rhea, and I probably need to play the top deck. Right? Oh, things are bad. Things are looking bad, chat. Things are not looking good. It's got to be this. No question. No doubt in my mind. It's got to be this. I got to go Bazonk and cluster my crystal. And furthermore, let me finish. I need to rush into this small boy. Now, yeah, they're going to Ysera Awakens, right? And then they're going to trade this off. And then I'm probably still going to lose, but this maybe gets me a chance to another Sunspot Dragoon. Gives me another turn, whereas I could top deck Scale of Onyxia, maybe. Here it comes. Let's see what's in the 8. I'm pretty sick of losing to Yseras for the last 4 years. And I'm kind of excited it's rotating out of core, even though there is a new version coming. Because I think without that Ysera, we definitely win by a lot, actually. Pretty good high roll on their part, too. And I don't know, let's just forget about this run. Yesterday was horrendous. Like, yesterday was one of the worst days we've had this meta. Like, it was just so boring. Nothing but the same old shaman over and over. And I just can't get away from these, like, absurdly ridiculous losses to these insane decks at, like, 1 win and 2 wins. Let's forget about it all, because this is still a Monday deck. This is still a Monday deck, you see. Yeah, I just can't ever beat that, right? Maybe I can get the faceless one, faceless boy, but is that even enough? Let's see, Reastrosia. Who's next on the chopping block isn't enough. I need to handle the troublemaker now. I do not find a way. I was kind of just rolling for that, and I don't even think that's in. Right? Isn't that only from, that's kind of okay. It's kind of okay. But I'm gonna cry, right? You gonna cry? Maybe there's hope. But a dash. I'm probably dead, right? Nightmare. Oh. I needed my buff. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, dude. I'm thinking that even with Reastrosia, it's just like playing Druid is like really hard. Their deck is pretty good, but I think it just always seems that way when you're playing a Druid, that everyone's deck seems good. Like, I have Reastrosia, great, but I also have like Kobold Taskmaster and Robes of Protection and like some Yeti stat line stuff, which you just play an okay minion and you kind of just get destroyed in this meta, right? Yeah, Druid just feels so bad right now. I think so, right? It's easy to look at this and be like, holy shit, their deck's amazing. But you got to remember, every deck from good classes, and I'd say Priest is a good class right now, is just insane, right? It looks like I get one more chance to get a Deathwing. Like, every deck is just absolutely bonkers right now. And then you draft something that's just good, and you go, oh, this is a good deck. And you just get destroyed. I don't think that's enough. Don't think that's enough, right? Am I gonna win after all this? A druid 2, 3, and 4. What does that net me? Disciple of Eonar? Anything else? I want to save as much face damage as I can getting all these dragoons. If I win this game, I'm going to be very embarrassed. It's going to be quite embarrassing, but I don't think I will, right? What the heck is going on in chat here? Check W, Pistol Pete, successfully editing. Dude, what? Making fun of my robot? How much damage is that? 10, 18, exactly? Good. Yeah, I don't think there was a way around that. Okay, I'm just gonna forget about this entirely because yesterday sucked so bad, and this game also kind of sucked. So let's draft a new one, and maybe it won't suck. Maybe it won't suck, and maybe we won't play 80% Shaman. One can hope. All right, it's still pretty early in the stream, so as we get more and more people coming in, we're gonna tell them that this is the first run of the day, okay, chat? No one's gonna ever know. And if anyone says, what happened to that Rey Estraza druid? We'll yell at them and be like, what are you talking about, you idiot? Okay, sound like a plan? Let's do it. I oftentimes think I drafted a good deck and played well, and then I see they played a containment into Troublemaker, and I think to myself, I probably wasn't gonna beat a 7-mana 20/20 with charge and a 4 bodies that I can't do anything about. Yeah, and I mean, not to mention we saw what, yeah, that's literally what happened, and then they played Ysera, right? Like, I can't beat that. Even if my deck is pretty good, I'm not gonna beat that, right? Typical late Judge only starting now. That is typical. 2 o'clock. Classic Judge, right, Thronra? All right, let's see if we can get a fun deck that can... Here's the problem, right? With metas like this, with insane power, sometimes you get the problem where you have to choose between drafting the busted deck and drafting the fun deck, and they don't always overlap.
Ficonicus42 wants Judge to use a specific hero skin.
Oh, good call. Okay, sure. What are you thinking? Let's take a look. Caught me right before I pressed the button. Yeah, Pete is absolutely right. That's a good command. Definitely not. I want to change Warlock skin. Okay. Maybe if we see a Warlock, we'll draft it then. To Tamsin Triumphant. Let's hope I have it. I'm on EU. Oh, we're leaving. Goodbye. Right, that one was on EU because of reasons? Oh yeah, because we were gonna take a shaman over here, right? But I think I ruined that, to be honest. I think I ruined that, so it's good. I think I've got a new one starting here. I think I like drafted a deck and then it was garbage, and then I just got rid of it before the stream. It's like, nah, I'll just get this account ready to go for streaming. Okay, let's go to the place I have all my stuff, and let's grab Caulifero, the artist. Not draftable in Arena yet, but it will be eventually. Draw a minion, transform all other friendly minions into copies of it. Hearthstone Brew, replace your hint with an iconic one from the past. Nice. And then let's go to my collection. And let me finish. Let's go to... 19, that's more like it. Do I have Tamsin Triumphant? I search Tamsin. Tamsin Triumphant. There she is. There she is. She is now my favorite. Done. I'm playing a little constructed so I can do this little event thing, and I think my opponent's Plague deck had fewer Plague cards than my last Arena opponents. Yeah, poor guy. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. I mean, poor guy, or just that's also Arena, you know what I mean? All right, let's get in there. I hope that we can have a good day today, or at least a good run, because yesterday stunk, and it would be nice to get maybe a fun deck that wins games. Here we go. Here we go. I guess if we see Warlock, we got to take it, right? We don't see Warlock, so now again, we have a choice to make. Do we want to take Shaman, or do we want to maybe have some fun? Rogue seems to be my better class. 80% win rate with it over 3 runs versus 70% over 6. And I don't know if I trust these numbers, man. I haven't been doing that well. I guess with these 3 classes, maybe? Like, we've had some bad runs. Am I getting confused because I take bad classes, so my good classes are actually really good? I do this all the time where I'll take all 11 classes, be like, man, I'm not even doing that good. Then I'll do a try-hard run and be like, oh, when I take the good classes, it turns out I actually win a lot, you know? Maybe I do a vote. Rogue seems fun. Rogue, kind of interesting, that number up here. Rogue is fun. Do I need, I think I need all of these for the tourney, although I think I have a 10-win shaman. For Pill Guy's event, I need to remember to open that. Where are you, Pill Guy? There you are. Event sign up. Take me to the website, please. Yes. Okay, so for the February event in February, I have a 10-win shaman, and I don't have a rogue or a paladin. So in theory, I should do rogue to try to get something there, but I got plenty of time. It's whatever. So I'll do a vote. I'll do a vote in chat because I see a few people who want Shamalama Ding Dong too, and it can be pretty gross. I gotta be honest, my 4 out of my last 5 shaman drafts have been just bad, like just terrible. And I see all these crazy shamans out there. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean we should avoid it, or does that mean we're due for a busted one, right? What is it? Like, I'm talking like taking cards like Gorilla Bot with no mechs, the 2-mana 2/3 elemental with no elementals, considering Street Tricksters. Like, it's been like, I'll still have a Wild Paw and I'll still have, you know, 1 Tumbleweed or whatever. But for Shaman, my last few drafts have been quite horrendous. Aladongus has actually been pretty fun too. Shaman or Rogue. I'm going to leave this up for 1 minute. Go ahead and vote. Vote, vote, vote. Go ahead and vote. Your opinion is meaningless unless you vote in the poll now. Do it. Above the chat. The current poll is, what is it? And whatever wins, I'm going to take. I see 3 votes for Rogue. I see 1 vote for Shaman. I think both are potentially pretty fun and pretty good. Apparently Rogue even better than Shaman for me. That's true. Rogue is one of the top classes now, isn't it? I keep thinking about it as like a fun, not good class, but it's like really high up there now, right? Pretty close. It's pretty close between Rogue and Shaman. A little bit of love for Pally, so make sure you get your vote in there if you have a preference. I'll keep this in mind for the Shaman voters too, that you guys, even though I do get a little bored of seeing nothing but Shamans out there, it's still nice to play one for yourself and have these great decks every once in a while. Keep that in mind when we see more Shamans, but Rogue has 1, and I do need a Rogue for the tournament. So let's do a Rogue. See what we can get. Now is that it? Now is the time?
Now is the time.
Now is the time. Right. Drilly the kid. Where's my Drilly, dude? Where's my Drilly the kid? Something, Drilly the kid. Did you look at the new expansion announcement? Yeah, so actually the first hour of yesterday's VOD will be... Wait, and if we're talking about the same thing. Looking at the new year, the core set, we looked at the core set. If there's more announced, that I haven't looked at, but we did look at the core set patch notes yesterday. What is it? No, the expansion? Oh, are there more announcements? There was an announcement today? No, I haven't looked. What is this? Do you have a link? Man, they keep announcing stuff, don't they, when it comes to a new year? Holy moly. I just got this Twitch notification on my phone, verbatim. Not sure why, since I'm watching. You're about to reach a 5-stream watch streak. Join Judge's stream now to earn your streak rewards. Mid-watch? That seems like an odd time to give you that reward. I'm gonna look at this. But with a nice classic D-boom, still rated pretty high. Announcing Whizbang's Workshop. This is the first I'm hearing of this. Whizbang's Workshop? Whizbang's Workshop. Great outfit, Cora, looking fabulous. The genius inventor and toy maker Whizbang has opened the doors to his magical workshop, and all of Azeroth's invited. This place is teeming with plushies, miniatures, and more. With non-stop nostalgia and options galore, you're bound to find a new favorite toy or even build one yourself. It seems like they are very much going for like a 10th anniversary nostalgic expansion, which I think is a great idea. You know, I mean, the new legendary they just released about the like old iconic hands and stuff is pretty unique and pretty interesting. Whizbang's Workshop launches worldwide on March 19th. I'll be in the closet then. I'll be in Seattle with 145 new cards. You can find the Whizbang's Workshop reveal schedule and all cards that have already been revealed. When do they reveal? Card library? Are we starting reveals? What day is it now? Oh my god, that's so soon. New cards. Who is Wiz and why are we banging them? Look at them. Because they're wonderful. Because they're wonderful, Panda. Throwback cards and iconic characters. Discover a 4-cost minion. Set its attack and health to 7. Oh my god, dude. Incredible. That's pretty funny. That's pretty... I mean, even just bringing Ogre back into the core set. Tradable. Battlecry. Deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Trade to upgrade. And Adventure Boom. Battlecry. Resurrect 2 friendly mechs that cost 5 or more. They immediately attack random enemies? Dude, I can go face. Holy heck. Customize your own card with Ziliax Deluxe 3000. Holy Jesus. Can't find the exact card you're looking for? Build your own. Ziliax Deluxe 3000 is fully customizable. While building your deck... Wait, hold up. Hold up. While building your deck, choose 2 Ziliax modules to combine their cost, stats, and effects into your perfect Ziliax. Then finish your Ziliax off with your choice of cosmetic finishes. Are you kidding me? That's awesome. Cosmetics onto a card that you build and put into your deck? Is that for real, dude? I am doubting this will be an arena, right? This won't be in arena because it like how do you incorporate that? Like, we've seen cards like this not be included before, right? And like Renathal wasn't in arena, stuff like that. Shuffle this into your deck. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to your hero. 2 mana 4/4. Your other minions have +1/+1. This is pretty cool. And you can pick any 2 modules. Find Shield, Taunt, Lifesteal Rush. At the start of your turn, double this minion's attack. Cost 1 less for each minion in play is interesting. Could do like A-Wire and Ticking. You'd get a 5/7 for potentially 2 mana. That's pretty gross. 2 mana 5/7. Battlecry summon a copy of this. With this as well would be what, a 4/6? 2 4/6s for 4 mana. Again, potentially. Stealth, Elusive, Poisonous, Reborn. This is a super interesting card. We got this boy. I was wondering why I hadn't seen these guys before and they were popping into my collection. Draw friendly minion. You could draw your Ziliax 3000 Deluxe. Corridor Sleeper. Starts dormant. Awakens 7 minion. After 7 minions die, awaken. That's what is that card called? Corridor Sleeper instead of Corridor Creeper? Is that what? How does this compare to the 0 mana 2/5? After 7 minions die, takes up a board spot. It's enemies too, though, right? Just kind of looking through. You know, got the general flavor, a couple new cards, cool stuff. Looking forward to seeing how the reveals go. And we're getting reveals very soon. Right, I have to pick one of these legendaries. Chat, what do? I don't want these. I don't honestly think I want these. Any of them. I mean, Lore Keeper kind of sucks in Rogue, right? Because, like, all your value cards are cheap. And you want to play those value cards. It's probably Sheriff Barrel Brim. Sheriff Barrel Brim? I don't know that we've ever played a Sheriff Barrel Brim. Yeah, and in Rogue especially, it's probably pretty good. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Grab ourselves I feel like I see a lot more hard removal than I see AoE. I guess I'll grab a fan of knives. Oh boy, those are some picks. Howdy Finn probably isn't great in Rogue when there's so much value that you just never run out of cards. Potion is always fun. Maybe I go Potion for funsies. Potion is usually better to, like, discover, but I want it. Here's more my speed. This is usually about what I get. Is Witching Well a good strategy? Witching Well, I think, is very strong, but, like, obviously very dependent on how many of the coin cards you have. I would pick it early for fun, but, like, ideally, it's like you have 3 or 4 coin generators already, and then you get offered a well, and you're like, wow, this is great. But you gotta, like, I think people will make the mistake of saving all their coins for their well and waiting to draw it when they should just use what they can for tempo. I think I'll go Cult Apothecary here. Take some healing. Here we go. I haven't seen this. Dude, really? Like, bro, come on. This is my life, dude. Give me that last pick, and now you give me Stick Up Kajamite and Dark Iron Skulker. I don't think I've drafted a Kajamite creation in, like, 6 rogues. And we've brought it up every time how insane it is. So even though it's probably not even the best card here, I want it. I want it, finally. Corporal is pretty good. I think I'll take Corporal over Mech. Take a 2. This card's pretty good in Rogue. Those aren't very good. Maybe Snake Oil. Okay. Tough stuff here. This card's good. This card's better than Toxin. I mean, not that these cards are bad, but, like, you need so much more than this in this meta. That's insane, Judge. I don't think I've had a rogue decks with less than 2 of them, most 3 or 4. Yeah, that's what everyone keeps saying. And we keep drafting and getting garbage and garbage and garbage. I'm happy to have one. Yeah, I think it's been about 5 or 6 drafts without any Kajamites. Okay. I mean, again, these aren't bad cards, but they're not collectively good enough to win games. Facial Shard. 3D Partner is probably the best out of these. E-Giant might be interesting to, like, find a win condition. Again, not bad cards, but not even close to what you need in this meta, right? Yeah, I showed you HS replay stats. That one rogue, you missed the top most common rogue card. Top 5 most common rogue cards. I don't know, Zygote. My account's built differently, it seems, man. It's insane. It's actually insane how it happens so consistently. Like, we've been really struggling to find playable decks. Which, as a content creator, is suboptimal. I Wandmaker here. Piggyback's the best out of these. Again, not a bad card, just not too interesting. Or good. Like, it's fine. It just doesn't win games, right? Okay. It's not too late. We've got, like, a base of curve and tempo that we could fill in with good cards. Doesn't look like a terrible deck for 777s. We have almost no value and a very light curve. You hope if you have a rogue that's even close to good. And, like, for those thinking, man, we should have gone Shaman, my Shaman drafts have been, like, just as bad. Most of them. I had, like, 1 Shaman that was so broken. And even my 10-win Shaman, it didn't even have any, Excavates or, like, the freeze cards you'd expect. It was just, like, the big mechs, right? We want at least 1 777s. Well, here's the problem, Zygo. I think 777s is an interesting card because, like, it's good. It's got a high win rate, but often, like, it's a little overkill when Rogue has so much value already. Now, our deck doesn't have value, so it does look very good in the deck. But if we want our deck to be good, like, some of the best cards are those value cards. So if we take the 777s, great, we get refresh, but all we're refreshing is a bunch of, like, okay stats, and that doesn't win games. We see that doesn't win games. So it's like, if I'm going to win, don't I need the cards that make 777s worse? 777s is pretty good. Let's do it. 777s, sure. I get another coin anyway in case I get that sweet, sweet well. That sweet, sweet wishing well. Skulker, there we go. I get my Skulker back after taking Kajamite. That's pretty good. These cards suck. Elven Archer has a higher win rate than Shadowpan, which is kind of funny. I think I'm going Shadowpan, though. This is painful. I'm in great pain. I'm in great pain. People rocking 85 Hearthstone decks with, like, 4 Kajamites and 3 Wand Thieves and stuff. You know I haven't drafted a single Wand Thief, right? I haven't drafted a single Wand Thief, have I? In Mage or Rogue? Okay, Deputy. Stick Up's great. I mean, these are both really good. I'll take a Stick Up. There we go. That's a good card. We got a good card. Another thing that is also true throughout the last... It's getting on 2.5 weeks now. Like, 80% of our losses are to Excavate treasures. And we never get Excavates, man. I haven't seen you draft a Recon yet. I have hit a Recon once. That I have. I have hit one Recon. But it's just frustrating when this is every day for weeks, and then people show me their decks, and I see my opponent's decks. I'm like, what? Like, how? And we keep saying it every day, and it never changes. Like, what the heck? Someone's pranking me. How do I get this bad of decks every frickin' time? Oof. One of these, probably, but Oxen Blade's a little tough when I have so many 2s. A couple of my 4s, aren't really 4s, a few of them. Maybe I take Worgen Greaser. Okay, now take my Vilpira Toxin Blade. Jesus Christ. Okay. I've been offered like 3 of these, so I guess it's time to take a Spider. Hey, Henchman Burglar. That card's good. That card's good and fun. See, the thing is, it's definitely too late. Even if I draft 5 more premium cards, all my opponents are rocking 30 premium cards, man. And we have, like, mostly trash. Like, every deck's gonna have a couple good cards. But this has just been extraordinarily painful. Here we... Like, what? Come on, dude. Here we go. Like, seriously, I see decks that have, like, 3 Swashbucklers, 2 Teeth, 2 Kajamites, a Wand Thief, and stuff. We're fine. These are great cards. For sure, these are great cards. But it's too little too late at this point on pick 26, man. I think you go Swarsh for those turn 1s. We're missing turn 1s. Quick picks. Decent. I'm going to get full Highlander. I can discover Highlander cards. Take Quick Pick. I have a Toxin Blade as well. 2 Toxin Blades now. I don't know. I just don't think there's any really saving